Hi, I'm Lea, originally from Croatia. I came to Indonesia a couple of years back together with my husband, who is Indonesian. We met while studying together at the same university in Germany, fell in love, and that's the story of my arrival to Indonesia. Originally, I'm from Croatia. It's a very small country. Not many people know about it. If they do, usually they are familiar with former Yugoslavia. And also we're well known in the soccer world. Otherwise, we have only 4.5 million people. We're situated in the southeast part of Europe. So it's not easy to find Croatian food in Indonesia. So if you want to enjoy it, you have to make it yourself. Today, I want to make for you something that my mom likes to cook for me, and that is chicken liver sauce together with polenta and also lettuce on the side. Why am I choosing this dish? Because it's simple. You can make it very easy if you're busy as a student or your professional life, or you just have little kids at home running around. So it's nutritious and tasty. You don't need many ingredients to make it. So much about cooking Croatian food. To reflect a little bit on Indonesian food, what I tried first is, of course, something that reminds you of home. So I tried soto first. Apart from chicken liver sauce, we also like to make in Croatia different soups, either clear. We don't use coconut milk, but we may use, for example, sour cream, as I did today, to make thicker soups. So let's start our cooking journey today by making the chicken liver sauce. With the chicken liver, we want to have polenta as side dish, and then lettuce to go with that. First, let us make the chicken liver sauce. So to make the chicken liver sauce, we need chicken liver, some salt and pepper, paprika if you have it also, onion, and then, for example, I am brand tomato puree and sour cream. Okay, so let us clean the chicken liver first. Usually in the store you will get it together with the hearts, so we need to move the hearts and just make sure that the chicken liver is clean from all the veins and cut into smaller pieces. We can prepare the liver. Okay, the liver is ready. Okay, so what we need to do is clean the onion and cut it into small cubes. Okay, so let's do that first. So this also really depends on the taste, but often people like to have the onion cut into very fine cubes. Okay, and then we get our fire ready. Put some oil inside the wok, or just a simple pan if you have a simple pan. You need enough to cover the onion. Okay. Fry the onions until translucent, mixing. And our liver we have prepared as ingredient that goes in next. Chicken liver sauce is something that is often served in Croatia, in blue-collar families especially, because it's very simple to make and it's also very tasty. My mom makes it very often, and after I come home to Croatia after long periods of being abroad, that's something I would usually have my mom make for me. So once the onion starts getting brown edges like this, then it may be time to put in the liver. You can leave it a little bit longer depending also on your patience, but this is already good enough to move on to next step. Okay, we continue mixing the liver and cooking together with the onion until all the blood is gone and the liver gets nice and brown. Normally you don't have to cook for too long, some 15 minutes in total, because the cubes are small already and they get cooked very easily. So the dish is ready in a relatively short period of time. When you have time, you put in some salt. This also depends on your personal taste. Better too little, then you can add later than too much. Also some pepper. And the good thing about this dish also is that you can easily Indonesianize it. So you can add some sambal. It would be pedas, and you can also serve it with rice instead of with polenta. After some 10-15 minutes of cooking, when you see that liver is getting nice and brown like this, it's time to add some sour cream and also some tomato puree. And this will again depend on your personal taste. I usually like it for the sauce to have nice pink color, and that will basically determine your ratio. First mix in and then we can add some sour cream. Okay, so we mix then the sour cream in also. Instead of sour cream, it's also possible to use flour mixed with some water as a thickener, but sour cream is known to give it much flavorable. This is just about right consistency. It shouldn't be soup, but more sauce as we have it right now. And then we leave just a few more minutes for everything to sizzle, and then we're done. So let us make lettuce now. First we need to clean it and cut it. So we take out the heart, and then probably better with a larger knife, we cut again into bite-sized pieces. Okay, so then again we take some salt and pepper. Some oil. And we finish with some vinegar. You can also use vinaigrette if you like. And with vinegar, be careful depending on whether you like sour dishes or not. The next step, we have to mix everything together. If you have garlic, you can also put garlic in, of course, if you like it, because garlic has strong taste. And ta-da, this is our lettuce. Now we're ready to make a side dish, polenta. Cooking some water, and then when boiling, we can add polenta slowly. As if you would to pasta, you can add a little bit of oil or butter if you have. And it's good to use a non-stick pot because polenta really likes to stick a lot. Some salt. It's almost boiling, and then you start adding polenta. And what you need to be careful about is not to add too much because polenta absorbs water. So rather keep on adding little by little. And you have to mix well. And it depends on how you like your polenta. You add either more or less. It can be either very thick like bread, and you need to keep on mixing exactly because it likes to boil like a volcano like this. Okay, so make sure to mix well. So this would be just about the right consistency for. And now we're ready to serve our food. We can start from polenta. And then we need our chicken liver sauce, also served. And then our lettuce, because it's sour, you can serve it either on the side if you don't mind, or in a separate bowl. But for now, let's put it on the side. And this is our Croatian dish for today. Another challenge for me today. Okay, let's look what's in here. I have to make Indonesian pisang goreng. So, welcome back everyone. My challenge for today is to make Indonesian pisang goreng. And for that, we of course need bananas, we need oil, water, and then most importantly, ingredients over here: flour, baking soda, sugar, some salt, vanilla extract, and then egg white. So I guess we would start by first peeling some of the bananas and chopping them up. Okay, so anyways, let's chop now. Thickness should be how you like it essentially, but it shouldn't be too thick. Let's say half a centimeter like this. Until we prepare the dough. Okay. So now we can start with the dough, and essentially first we may want to put a little bit of the baking soda, 1 tablespoon would be enough, then some sugar, a little bit more than for the baking soda. This should be enough. A tiny little bit of salt. And then for the taste, vanilla extract. Okay. Okay, we can either use a fork or whisker, but basically we need to mix all the ingredients together until we get the nice mixture. Then it's important to add some water. And then it's best to stop until you get the thickness that you desire. It should definitely be more liquidy than if you were making bread. But thicker than if you're making pancakes. This is lots of flour here. So once the consistency of the dough is around looking like this, then we need to dip the bananas and fry them. Yeah? Okay, let's start by turning this on and adding some oil. The fire should be on medium high. So we need to let the oil heat first, and there should be quite a bit of oil so we can deep fry while the oil is heating up. We want to dip the banana in the dough. Depends on your bowl size. You can dip more than one at the same time. Okay, that's maybe enough for now, and then we will see how much we have left. Okay, so now we are ready to fry the bananas. Let's put them in gently. One by one, we have to make sure that we drain off the extra dough. Okay. And that's probably enough for the first batch. It's there. Okay, I need the rag so I can hold this with tissue. Okay, let's try with this. Let's try with this, and I need this. It's sticking out. Okay. So then we have to make sure that we turn the banana while frying and that it doesn't stick. I think it's going too fast a little bit. Okay, so this already looks like good golden brown color. So we can take out our batch. And we should serve, of course, on some tissue so that extra oil is absorbed. Okay, and then before serving, we need to arrange everything nicely on the plate. We can use, again, some tissue. Maybe around like this. Yeah. Okay. Like this. And one more. We sprinkle with a little bit of powdered sugar. No, and that's already our pisang goreng. Na, ovaj naš medi za danas, we made chicken liver sauce with polenta and lettuce on the side, and for the challenge, cooking journey challenge, I made pisang goreng. Thank you for being with us today, watching the cooking journey. Please follow us on Twitter and Instagram, at Binus TV, Facebook, Binus TV, also YouTube, Binus TV channel, or visit our webpage, www.binus.tv. So let's go and enjoy the meal together. Dobar tek!